portfolio is my sophomore year for professional dietetics, and we used the Scholar outline at first, and it was really overwhelming and difficult to navigate, but I was still excited about the project. And we still use the matrix today, which I think is a good just background to kind of formulate your thoughts and figure out what aspect do I want to take with my portfolio. For me personally, I wanted to showcase my best work and put a professional face forward. So right when you look at my portfolio, you just have a picture of me and you see my short-term and long-term goals. And I was mainly thinking about applying to dietetic internships and graduate school, so I wanted them to see how my goals would line up with why I was applying to those programs. So that's just kind of where I started with my portfolio. And I have a huge passion for photography. I love just taking my camera out and taking pictures of food mainly because I am a dietetics major. So all the pictures on the heading are my own unless otherwise noted. So that's also one aspect I loved about Weebly. It's really easy just to throw the pictures in there instead of trying to do all these technological stuff and I'm just not good at. So on the side you have my resume, and then over here is my academic achievement and growth. And for me, this was really interesting to put together looking back these past couple weeks and just seeing all the different projects I got to get involved in throughout my undergrad years. So not only was it a good reflective piece, but also just for grad schools and the internship directors to see the projects that I've been involved with through being an undergraduate at Virginia Tech. Sorry. So I won't describe them all, but as you can see, this one was interesting because I have a freshman year perspective and then a senior year perspective. So again, that more of just growing throughout my 4 years here. And then just throughout the various classes, what I learned, how I took advantage of these projects, and then what they meant to me, and how I could apply that in the future. So that's really all I wanted to showcase here. And then the 4-year reflection, that way program directors can go back and see what I've learned, how I've grown. Because with the resume, you just see what you're involved with. You see the GPA, where they went to school. But I feel like this really shows what I got out of all the projects and what I can bring to the table. Over here, extracurriculars. I feel like getting involved as a Hokie, that's a big part. So I wanted to be involved in something here, and I wanted it to be meaningful. And so I chose 2 organizations that really mean a lot to me. The first one is SNDA, which is the Student Nutrition and Dietetic Association, where I'm the membership coordinator. And I love the girls in it, and one boy. And it's just a great way to network and connect with everyone. We have freshmen, sophomores, seniors, and juniors, and it was really helpful for me as a freshman to talk to the older girls and see what I needed to do to be competitive and just to meet new friends. So that was a really great experience. And then also, this was another way to get involved in the Blacksburg community. They're so accepting, and they just really let you help out and be a part of the community, which was great, and I didn't expect that coming to college. So I wanted to showcase that, and then also I'm really into social media. You can find me on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, everything. So shameless plug, like us on Facebook. We post fun little articles. Another one, as Shannon mentioned in the earlier one, is the Healthy Strides for Healthy Lives, just raising awareness of a healthy body image. I feel like with the media today, that's a really sensitive subject, and we're just held to such high, unrealistic standards. So bringing awareness to a college campus where girls and boys are very vulnerable to that is really important to me. So again, Facebook, like us, just more pictures. One cool thing about Weebly too is you can do galleries or slideshows, and so since I love to take pictures, of course, I have a bunch of slideshows in there. And so it just really made it easy for me to personalize this so you can see me as a person, but also my experiences through my undergraduate years. Again, community involvement, that's really big for me. And like I said, Blacksburg is amazing. The one I want to highlight, I won't take you through all of them, is my experience at the school lunch program. The dietitian there was so warm and so friendly and really just let me use my creative outlet in kind of whatever direction I wanted. And so I got to work this summer with her making sports nutrition handouts, which if you know me, I love making handouts. I'm a guru. If you need a handout, I'll do it for you. So I just made a bunch for her, and that way prospective internship directors or graduate programs could look and see my work and see how I can take an idea and really shape it, make it my own with little direction. So one thing too that's nice about Weebly is you can connect it to a Google Doc. So all mine are through my Google Docs. If you have the link, you can see it. So there's that. And then again, Photoshop, slideshows, a lot of them on there. Professional development is something else I'm very proud of. Through my personal blog, I got into contact with this businessman over in Berkeley, California. He makes these really awesome cookies. They're like the size of your face, they're delicious. And so I noticed he was just starting out, and he had a lot of health claims on there, and I was like, okay, I'm a nutrition major, maybe I can help him in some way or some capacity. So I emailed him, talked to him on the phone, and I'm now the student blogger for their company. And I will be completing my dietetic internship out in California, so I'll be working more with him. And so it's just really led to a great experience for me through that. So again, check out their website. The cookies are great. They don't have any in Virginia, sadly. He said he couldn't get anywhere. I was really bummed. And then 2 other passions I have are running. As my roommate said, you've probably seen me running across campus from time to time. I love it. I really enjoy it. So this was just a way for me to showcase another aspect. So you see, I'm not all about the classroom and the books. I have another side. And I did work at the running store for about a year. It was a great experience. If you ever need running shoes, go to Runabout. They're amazing. So yeah, just more. And more quotes. I love quotes. So I try to make it relevant to whatever the topic is. You just get to know another side of me. And as I mentioned, photography is probably my biggest passion. I could spend hours just taking pictures of anything. Virginia Tech has great landscape. Go to the gardens and you can just see amazing, amazing nature. So just a little bit more. And that's really about it. I just wanted to showcase who I am more than just my resume. That way you can really see what I've gotten, what I've experienced throughout my 4 years here, because I'm so grateful for everything. And so I do believe that if you're given an opportunity at Tech, just take it, because it's going to lead you to amazing places that you never knew were possible. Thank you.